Hello and welcome to today's Bible portion. Today's Bible portion is going to be Genesis 46 and 47. Then Israel took his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba and offered sacrifices unto Elohim of his father Yishak. And Elohim spoke unto Israel in the visions of mighty and said, Yochaf, Yochaf. And he said, Here I am. And he said, I am Elohim, the Elohim of your father. Fear not, go down into Mishraim, for I will there make of you a great nation. I will go down with you into Mishraim, and I will also surely bring you up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon your eyes. Say. And Yochab rose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried the first and last of Yochaf their father, and the first and last of their little ones, and the first and last of their women, in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took the first and last of their cattle, and the first and last of their goods, which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Mishraim Yochab, and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and his seed brought he with him into Mishraim. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Mishraim: Yaakov and his sons Reuben, Yaakov's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Shach and Pula and Cheshron, and Carmi. And the sons of Shimon, Gimiel and Yamin, Ohad and Yakin, and Soshar, and Shaul. And the sons of Kenan, Anian, woman. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, Koh, Merari. And the sons of Yehuda, Onan, Shalach, Peret, Zerah.
But and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Peretz were Cheshron and Shamu. And the sons of Yissachar, Tola, Pul, Yav, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun, Sered, Elon, Yachlel. These be the sons of Le, which were born unto Jacob in Padan Aram, the first and last of his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 33. And the sons of Gad, Siphon, Shagi, Shuni, Itzban, Arai, and Erodai, and Arieli. And the sons of Asher, Yimna, Yishvi, Beriah, Sarach, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, Shaver, Malachiel. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter. And these she bore the first and last unto Yochaf, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Yochaf's woman, Yosef and Benjamin. And unto Joseph in the land of Mishraim were born the first and last of Manasseh, and the first and last of Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bore unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, and Becher, and Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Ishi, Rosh, Mipim, and Chupim, and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel which were born to Yochab. All her souls of 14. And the sons of Dan, Trushim. And the sons of Naphtali,
These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bore these, the first and last, unto Yaakov. All the souls were 7. All the souls that came with Yaakov into Mishraim, which came out of his loins, besides Yaakov's sons, women's, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Mishraim, were 2 souls, and the souls of the house of Yaakov, which came into Mishraim, were 70. And he sent the first and the last, Yehuda, before him unto El Yosef, to direct his face unto Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen, and Yosef made ready his chariot, and went up to meet the first and last of Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto El Yosef, Now let me die, since I have seen the first and last of your face, because you are yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and show Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren in my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me, and then the men are shepherds, for their trade has been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and you shall say, What is your occupation? That ye shall say, Your servant's trade has been about cattle, for our youth even unto now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Mishraim. Genesis 47. Then Joseph came and told Pharaoh, and said, My father, and my brethren, and their flocks, and their herds, and all that they have, are come out of the land of Canaan. And behold, they are in the land of Goshen. And he took some of his brethren, even 5 men, and presented them unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto his brethren, What is your occupation? And I said unto Pharaoh, Your servants are shepherds, both we and also our fathers. They said moreover unto Pharaoh, For to sojourn in the land are we, for your servants have no pasture for their flocks, for the famine is sore in the land of Canaan. Now therefore we pray you, let your servants dwell in the land of Goshen. And Pharaoh spoke unto El Yosef, saying, Your father and your brethren are come unto you. The land of Mishraim is before you. And the best of the land make the first and last of your father and the first and last of brethren dwell. Brethren to dwell. In the land of Goshen let them dwell. And if you know any men of activity among them, then make them rulers over my cattle. And Joseph brought in the first and last of Yaakov his father, and set him before Pharaoh. And Yaakov blessed Pharaoh, and Pharaoh said unto El Yaakov, How old are you? And Yaakov said unto Pharaoh, The days of the years of my pilgrimage are 130 years. Few and evil have the days of years of my life been, and have not attained the first and last unto the days of the years of my life of my fathers, and the days of their pilgrimage. And Yaakov blessed the first and last of Pharaoh, and went out from before Pharaoh. And Joseph placed the first and last of his father and the first and last of his brethren, and gave them possession in the land of Mishraim, and the best of the land, and the land of Ramses, as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph nourished the first and last of his father and the first and last of his brethren, and the first and last of his father's household, with bread according to their families. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Mishraim and all the land, and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. And Joseph gathered up the first and last of all the money that was found in the land of Mishraim and the land of Canaan, for grain which they had bought. And Joseph brought the first and last money into Pharaoh's house,
And when the money failed in the land of Mizraim and in the land of Canaan, all the Mizraim came unto Yosef and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in your presence? For the money failed. And Yosef said, Give your cattle, and I'll give for your cattle if money failed. And they brought the first and last of their cattle unto Yosef, and Yosef gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for flocks, and for cattle, and of the herds, and for the asses. And he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. And that year ended, they said unto him in the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from my lord, how that our money is spent. My lord also has our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of the Lord, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore shall we die before your eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and the first and last of our land will be servants unto Pharaoh, and give us seed, that we may live and not die, that the land may not be desolate. The land be not desolate. And Joseph brought the first and last of all the land, bought all the first and last of all the land of Mizraim for Pharaoh. For the Mizraim sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them. So the land became Pharaoh's, and the first and last. And as for the people, he removed them to cities from the other end of the borders of Mizraim, even to the other end thereof. Only the land of the priests bought he not, for the priests had a portion assigned them of Pharaoh, and did eat the first and last of their portion, which Pharaoh gave them. Wherefore they sold not the first and last of their lands. Then Joseph said unto the people, Behold, I have bought you this day the first and last of your land for Pharaoh. Lo, here is seed for you, and ye shall sow the first and last of the land. And it shall come to pass in the increase that ye shall give the fifth part unto Pharaoh, and 4 parts shall be your own. For seed of the field, and for your food, and for them of your households, and for food for your little ones. And they said, You have saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of the Lord. The sight of my Lord. And we will be Pharaoh's servants. And Joseph made it a law over the land of Mizraim unto this day, that Pharaoh should have a 5th part, except the lands of the priests only, which became not Pharaoh's. And Israel dwelt in the land of Mizraim, in this country of Goshen. And they had possession therein, and grew, and multiplied exceedingly. And Yaakov lived in the land of Mizraim 17 years, so the whole age of Yaakov was 147 years. And the time drew near that Israel must die, and he called his son Joseph, and said unto him, If now I have found grace in your sight, put, I pray you, your hand under my thigh, and deal kindly and truly with me. Bury me not, I pray you, in Mizraim, but I will lie with my fathers, and you shall carry me out of Mizraim, and bury me in their burying place. And he said, I will do as you have said. And he said, Swear unto me. And he swore unto him, and Israel bowed himself upon the bed's head. Well, that is today's Bible portion. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great night and a fantastic tomorrow.